Hey everyone! Today we're going to explore the shortest surah in the Holy Quran, yet one filled with immense meaning and glad tidings. Surah Al-Kawthar. This surah carries a heartening message for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and all believers, reminding us that even in the most challenging times, God's help and blessings are boundless. Let's break down its meaning in a simple and easy to understand way. The good news of an abundant blessing. Surah Al-Kawthar was revealed at a time when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Mecca faced great persecution from the polytheists. He had lost his young sons, and his enemies would taunt him for not having a male heir, calling him al-abtar, meaning severed or without posterity. In these difficult circumstances, God revealed this surah to console and give good news to the Prophet. Indeed, we have granted you Al-Kawthar. This verse begins with a great glad tiding and grant from God. Al-Kawthar is a very profound word meaning abundant goodness and plenty. Commentators have mentioned various interpretations for it, including a river in paradise, a river full of goodness and blessings that belongs to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the basin of Al-Kawthar, a basin in the hereafter from which the believers will drink and be satisfied, numerous and blessed offspring, referring to Prophet Muhammad's daughter, Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, and her pure descendants who have continued to this day, producing many leaders and great figures. This meaning is particularly relevant given the Prophet's enemies' taunts about him being without posterity. The Quran, the station of intercession, prophethood, knowledge and wisdom, numerous companions and countless other blessings. In essence, Al-Kawthar encompasses all the countless good things and blessings that God has bestowed upon Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and by extension upon his ummah or nation. Our duty in response to this blessing. Now that God has bestowed such a great blessing upon the Prophet and the believers, what is our duty in response to this immense favor? So pray to your Lord and sacrifice to him alone. This verse points to two important duties: praying, expressing gratitude for this great blessing through sincere worship, directed to God alone, and sacrificing, offering the best in God's way and spending in his cause, which is a symbol of practical thankfulness. This instruction is a lesson for us that whatever blessings we receive from God, we should use them in his way. Finally, Surah Al-Kawthar points to the destiny of the Prophet's enemies. Indeed, your enemy is the one cut off from all good. This verse is a decisive response to the enemy's insults who called the Prophet al-abtar. God states that it is they who will be abtar and without consequence, meaning neither a good name will remain of them nor will their path lead to any good end. This was a divine prediction that came true, and today the name of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his pure lineage are everlasting throughout the world, while the names of his enemies are remembered with disdain or have been forgotten altogether. Despite its 3 short verses, Surah Al-Kawthar holds great and universal lessons for all of us. Never despair in hardship. This surah teaches us that even in the midst of difficulties and the taunts of enemies, we should never despair, for God promises help and abundant blessings, the reward of patience and perseverance. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, showed patience and perseverance in the face of persecution, and God rewarded him with the gift of Al-Kawthar. This is a lesson for us that hardships are temporary, and the end of patience is victory and abundant goodness. Practical gratitude for blessings. When God bestows a blessing upon us, the best way to show gratitude is by using that blessing in his way and performing sincere acts of worship. Prayer and sacrifice are symbols of this practical thankfulness. Divine justice. God always aids the righteous and punishes the enemies of truth and the oppressors according to their deeds. This surah shows that no injustice goes unanswered, and truth will always prevail. A bright future for those on the path of truth. While the enemies of the Prophet and the path of truth were destroyed and forgotten, the name and legacy of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his true followers will endure forever. This assures us that the path of truth always has a bright future. English translation of Surah Al-Kawthar. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Indeed, we have granted you Al-Kawthar, so pray to your Lord and sacrifice to Him alone. Indeed, your enemy is the one cut off from all good. I hope this simple and clear explanation of Surah Al-Kawthar was beneficial for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. For more videos on the concepts of the Quran and religion, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Until the next video, goodbye.